Hey guys, welcome to Down with Jazz. So today we're going to talk about nutrients. And the reason I want to chat about nutrients is because overall I use the term so often and I never really go in depth in regards to what nutrients are. And for those of us who are on the path to optimum health, I really feel that it's important for us to understand the scope of nutrients so that we know how to better serve our bodies. So with that being said, I'm going to just give you guys a full scope of nutrients, and I'm hoping that you're going to enjoy, and it gives you a little bit more clarity as to how nutrients are at least organized, you know? So here we go. Nutrients are divided into two different categories. So we have essential nutrients and non-essential nutrients. So for the non-essential nutrients, we're just going to do away with those because the body can create those on its own. But for the essential nutrients, our body cannot synthesize those nutrients on its own. So we're going to need to attain those through the foods that we consume, right? So there are 6 different types of nutrients. We have fats, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, and water. And something else to take into consideration is definitely fiber. Fiber isn't really considered a nutrient because it doesn't nourish your body in any type of way. It just helps your body pass on, it just helps your body digest food and to pass food through your intestine. So that's why it's not considered a nutrient. However, it is very essential to your diet. And my hope is that you're already attaining all 7 of these things in your diet. But let's get to it. The first nutrient that I want to chat about is fat. And there are 2 essential nutrients that our body cannot synthesize on its own, and they are as follows. So the first fat is called alpha-linoleic acid, and I could be pronouncing that wrong, so for the sake of the name, I'm just going to put it down here. And the acronym for it is ALA. ALA is a type of omega-3 fatty acid. And the way you can attain that is through chia seeds, through like walnuts, flaxseed, and fish. Those are just a few foods that you can consume in order to get up your omega-3 fatty acid, or the ALA in particular. And the second fat is called linoleic, and again, I'm gonna put the name over here because I don't want to butcher it, but that acronym is AL, and that's actually a type of omega-6 fatty acid, and you can pretty much consume those through like sunflower oil, soybean, different types of poultry in order to attain that particular omega-6 fatty acid. So we're moving on to protein. So protein in itself, we all know, everybody keeps telling us before and or after a workout, you want to make sure you get your protein in. And that is because 20% of our body is made of protein, but protein in particular is massively important, and I understand why people are stressing it. Protein is massively important because it helps our body heal. All of our organs, our tendons, you guys, our tissues, just muscle all together, repair our skin. Even, you know how people are doing protein, they're doing protein treatments on their hair. Like, it's important. Protein is massively important. But understand that our body needs protein. Protein is also a bit complex because it's actually made of more than partially 20 amino acids, and 9 of those amino acids are vital to protein. So I'm gonna list those amino acids right here. These are the essential amino acids. And yeah, protein can be found in all types of food. And one thing that I want to make clear is that protein not only exists in meat. Everybody stresses meat so much, but protein is not only found in meat, it's found in greens, it's found in vegetables and fruits. So please don't think that protein is only in meat. You can attain it from anywhere, even in milk. You can get protein from milk. Now we're gonna move on to carbohydrates. So in case you guys didn't know, carbohydrates will always break down in your body as sugar. So there are 2 different classifications of carbohydrates. There are simple carbohydrates, also known as simple sugars, and there's also complex carbohydrates. I'm gonna just list a few differences between the 2, and then you'll kind of feel, you're kind of gonna get a feel as to why complex carbohydrates are really important for you to consume, okay? So when you consume simple carbohydrates, they digest in the body so quickly, you'll have like a sugar high, but then you'll crash and burn. With complex carbohydrates, your body will be able to use that energy, and it'll be a balanced flow of energy throughout the day, and you will not crash and burn. The second thing to take into consideration is that most simple carbs, they definitely have no nutrients in them. And that's not really fully true because you can attain simple carbs through milk or, you know, different types of fruits. However, most of them, the way that they're formed, which are like refined sugars, white sugar, anything, pretty much anything refined, is considered a simple carbohydrate. But with complex carbohydrates, there are actually nutrients in them. And like I always say, anything that you're going to consume is either going to help or harm your body. So in order for us to have optimal health, we want to make sure that anything that we put into our body is going to be beneficial to us, and it's going to contain these nutrients, right? Another difference between the two, as I stated earlier, with the simple carbs, it digests faster. That means you will be hungry, not immediately, but pretty much going to be hungry, shortly after your meal. But with the complex carbs, you're going to maintain a fullness longer. Complex carbs can be found in veggies and fruits, but in regards to grains, we always want to attain whole grains. And whole grains are grains, and I'm going to list the grains right here. Contain all of their nutrients 100%. So none of the nutrients have been stripped out. And yeah, it's just super important to attain those nutrients, you guys. And some of the simple carbohydrates are just like I said earlier, refined sugars, white rice, even candy, all of these things that really have no nutrients. They're simple sugars, and complex carbohydrates at some point are broken down into simple sugars, but be mindful that they also have the nutrients in them as well. So you guys, if you want me to do a video on carbohydrates, I'm more than willing to. I think that I should do a video because it could be a bit extensive, and I just want to go through the specs of carbohydrates. So if you agree that I should do a video, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. So now we're going to move on to vitamins. They have a lot to do with everything, and here are a list of vitamins that are considered to be essential vitamins. These are vitamins that we need to have. We need to be intaking these all the time, whether it be via supplement or whether it be, food intake. It's really important to attain these vitamins. So vitamins have a lot to do with our immune health. They help us activate more enzymes, just like metabolize food and take energy. It's just like all of these nutrients are interconnected because protein pretty much does the same thing too. It's so interconnected, and it just has so many benefits. So, and I'm thinking about doing a video on vitamins too because I kind of need to go into detail, but for the sake of this video, I'm definitely kind of trying to keep it short. And vitamins can be found, of course, in supplement. We know that form, but like fruits and vegetables, even, some other foods. So just be mindful that you need your vitamins, and also understand that if you have a vitamin deficiency, it is massively, guys, it is vital that you fulfill your needs in regards to your vitamins. Because guys, if you're having a vitamin deficiency, you want to make sure that you're taking care of that ASAP. I mean, having a vitamin deficiency can lead to just like chronic diseases, other critical conditions, and even death. Like seriously, that's how serious it is. Like I used to have a vitamin D deficiency, but then I started eating foods to contribute to that. So just saying. And then we have minerals, right? So minerals are like vitamins, but on a smaller, more simpler scale. And it's actually divided into two different categories. So we have electrolytes and trace minerals. Minerals have to do with all of our bodily functions, just like other nutrients. They all work together and contribute to the body. So just like your blood, your hair, your skin, it's all just connected. So here is the list of essential minerals that our body needs. And yeah, so the last thing I want to talk about is water. Now you all know, I know this is very, very common. We all know that we need to be drinking way much more water. I personally drink a little over, sometimes 2 to 3 liters a day. It depends on how I'm feeling. So we need water, we need to stay hydrated. Water, all of your organs need water to work. Like more than 50, I think it said about 60 to 70% of our body needs water, but just understand that more than half of your body needs water. All of your organs need water to work properly and to ingest all of the other nutrients that your body attains. So it's really important. I'm not going to be too long-winded about water because you guys know how important it is to be hydrated. So again, let's just go over the nutrients one more time. So we have fats, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, water, and we can't forget fiber. We cannot forget fiber. If you want a more in-depth video in regards to nutrients, or just like singular videos in regards to nutrients, please let me know. I'm thinking I'm gonna do that as well. I just have so many things that I wanna do, you guys, and it takes time. It just really does. Hoping that this was very informational for you. I'm really wanting us to really understand what we're putting into our bodies, not just, certain things that we need to eat, but why we need to eat them. And I know I didn't go seriously in depth, but I'm thinking about making singular videos in regards to each and every nutrient. So So if you would like to see the singular videos, give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it immensely. Stay at peace and in love.
That's how we fall out. That's how we fall out. That's how we fall out.